What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I am going to be announcing the Buildoff winner of this Buildoff competition that we had, and we had some great competitors, some great entries, and some people. You guys did a great job on building your plots and everything. But before we announce the winner, I'm going to go through each and tell the pros and cons of each and say some things about them, and hopefully it'll turn out really good. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this plot here. This is a plot by KerrGan, Lord Dembar, and KerrGan. This was their team. There was a team of three that it was 3 teams of 3 and 1 team of 2 that competed against each other, and they all did an amazing job. They really did put their all into it. It was an hour and a half competition, and then the winners will have a choice between winning either credits in game or winning a random Steam code. So for those of you that win, go ahead and tell me what you would rather have, is 15 in-game credits or having a random Steam code. So go ahead and just let me know, or maybe both. I'm not sure. It'll probably just be one or the other. But anyway, first of all, we're going to look through this plot and see the pros and cons of it and just see what's going on. Now, obviously, since it was just an hour and a half, they didn't really have time for the interiors, so they didn't really do many of the interiors. But as you can see, it's a very interesting style. The thing that is most drawing back about what this plot is it feels orc, but it feels more barbarian to me. We feel that this is like more of a barbarians type of style, while they were trying to capture something a little different than the typical orc style. They did do a good job with it, but I still feel that it is a little more barbarian than orc. Now, it is a stronghold. They did do a good job as far as a stronghold is concerned, and I feel like there could have been more put into this plot as far as as far as orc is concerned, more of that theme. But overall, KerrGan, KerrGan, and Lord Dembar, yes, Lord Dembar, you guys did a great job. Thank you so much for entering this competition, and yeah, this was a great submission. I love your terrain. I love how you guys placed everything. You all did a great job on this plot. Congratulations. No, or actually, not congratulations. Great job. All right, so now this here is another plot. This one was by Thragolis, Dragon Perry, and RC Minecraft. Now these three made a very interesting team, as Dragon Perry and RC Minecraft were quick add-ins because Minecap and another one, I forget, there's 2 of them that had to pull out because they didn't show up or something. So Thragolis was the one that was the original team member, and this is what they did. They did a really good job. Now, they really did capture an orc style. I really do like their style. They really did a great job. It's a typical tent sort of orc style. It doesn't feel barbarian to me. It feels very orcish, and it's, if anyone would look at the style, they automatically would know that this is orc. Now, it could have been done in a better way. It feels a little bit clustery, a little bit too clustery, but as far as the style is concerned, they did a great job with this, and really did like what they did here. But yeah, this was a great job. The only thing that really caused this to, it really knocked down points for this one is that it wasn't finished. They did do a lot. They got a lot done. They did a lot of detail, but yeah, since it wasn't finished, that was a big issue with this. But you guys did a great job on style. So to Dragon Perry, RC Minecraft, and Thragolis, wonderful job, and yeah, really impressed by what you guys came up with there. All right, so this over here is another entry. This one is by, if we can get down here and read this, Nerdswrath. Darrow actually wasn't here, and itsEating. Who took Darrow's spot? It was Nerdswrath and itsEating, and there's somebody else. Darrow Tio was not here. I forget who helped with this. Let me actually go ahead and log block. It just came to my head who it was, but let me go ahead and turn chat on. Nerdswrath. Gallazia. Okay, so Gallazia helped out with this. But yeah, this was Nerdswrath, Gallazia, and itsEating. And you guys did an incredible job. You guys really captured the feel. The atmosphere is very well done. You definitely captured the orc feel. Like when you walk through here, you know it's orc. Like maybe a hint of goblin, but you know it's pretty much like unmistakable that this is orc. It is definitely a good rendition. You guys did a marvelous job coming up with all these cool little details and ways of demonstrating the orc atmosphere. And yeah, it definitely worked out really well. The style is a little funky and a little odd, but then again, it is like if this style was more like this over here, I personally would have liked it a lot better. But this style over here is good, and you can definitely get the idea that it is orc. But you know, what makes up for everything is you can definitely tell it's a stronghold. And what really you know, makes this go forward is that you can tell it's a stronghold, that they're protecting this gold here. So they are very protective of their riches, and that there is their gold. And that's really good. They did a good job with this. So great job to itsEating, Gallazia, and Nerdswrath. All right, so now over here is a ship kind of stronghold by Febretson and Fee Floppizer. They both were they're both donators. Well, one's donator, one's a grand donator, and they made this very interesting, unique design. Like it's a boat and it's on water. Now, one of the major things that knocked this down was that it was not completely filling over the plot. That was a major markdown of this build. If somehow they would have maybe did some terraforming around and stuff, I think that this would have gone up a lot more. But another thing is it feels kind of like a stronghold, but it's not really. Like when I think of a stronghold, I don't think of a boat. Now the subject matter is very unique and very nice. I really do like what they came up with, but I don't know. I feel like they could have worked on it a little more, and that they could have modified this a little bit more. But it's very interesting. Don't get me wrong. I have not seen this before. But yeah, I think that the major markdown was that it doesn't really look like a stronghold to me, and it doesn't fill up the whole plot. But overall, you guys did a great job. Now great job to Fee and Fee Flop. But this competition was a great competition. All had their pros and their cons. Like this one, its pros was that it definitely looked like a stronghold, but its cons is it wasn't really an orc style, and it had great terraforming. This one, I'd say this is the best style out of all of them, but it wasn't finished. And the terraforming definitely could be better, but then again, it wasn't finished. This one over here, the style isn't so good. It definitely is recognizable. It is an orc style, but it is the best choice of a stronghold. Now this over here, it looks really neat. It's a very unique style, and there's lots of pros to this, but the cons is that it doesn't really look like a stronghold. You can definitely tell it's orcish though, and I think they could have done that a little bit better. But anyway, now to announce the winners of the competition, and we're going to go ahead and fly around. But yeah, yellow, blue, red, and green. The winners are yellow, Nerdswrath, and itsEating and Gallazia. You guys are the winners of the the Orc Stronghold build competition. So great job, guys. Really did like what you guys came up with. But we looked through this and we really enjoyed the atmosphere and the style. We liked most of all just how you guys executed the whole 9 yards. It's really well done, really well thought out, and you could tell that you guys were very organized. When I was going through the competition, one of you was on terrain, another one was you on style, and the other was on like sort of planning out and getting things all set up and ready. And you guys really did a good job as far as teamwork. Now, all of you did a great job as teamwork. It felt like these two over here were doing everything together. This was definitely teamwork. These guys did an amazing job of teamwork. This one was a little more scattered, but still they did a good job. But still, yellow, you guys did a great job. So you guys have the choice between 15 credits in game, or you can get a free random Steam code. Now, I'll just tell you now, the Steam codes aren't exactly like super, amazing games or small little Steam codes, but you have the chance of winning a fairly nice Steam game. I think a pack of 10, you have like one or two pretty good games in it, so you always have the chance of winning a pretty good game. But anyway, it's a free game one way or the other, and but you have the choice between those two, 15 credits, or you can go ahead and get a Steam code. So go ahead, comment below, Nerdswrath, itsEating, and Gallazia. And you guys did a great job. So thank you so much for entering the competition, all of you. Y'all fought to the bitter end. The next competition will be on my schedule because I want to stream the whole way through. So we are going to make sure that I am here to take care of it. But yeah, Phil has been the one that's been organizing as far as the logistical background is. And he does a great job as far as getting the background stuff done. We just need to get, like, he and I need to be a little more, have more contact. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Congrats to Yellow, and really looking forward to our next build competition. And I am really excited about all this because the build competitions are a lot of fun. All right, guys, till next time, bye-bye.